My name is Kerli and I'm about to do a mini-series of video blogs here on AoL.com. Throughout this video blogs I will show you some very bizarre corners of Estonia. You will get to know more about me and my working process. You will also get an exclusive behind-the-scenes look of the making of my new music video for Army of Love, and together we will give birth to Bubble Goth. Some of you might have heard of me already. Maybe you're even a moonchild. However, if you've never heard of me before, then let me give you a quick story. I was born in USSR, in a very tiny Soviet-occupied town in Estonia called Elva. While growing up in a communist mindset where nobody could be creative or artistic or, God forbid, different in any way, I really felt a strong need to escape the grey surroundings, so I actually started creating a fantasy world for myself since I was very little. I started writing stories and poems, and later on I started writing songs. You know, everybody where I'm from was very poor, so we didn't get to buy any clothes, so my mom made all our things, so I learned how to make all my clothes and accessories from her. And because there's nothing really cool around when I was little, I learned to make, you know, something that I wanted to see out of nothing or very limited materials. I really enjoy creating stuff out of unconventional materials. You know, I can make a dress out of toilet paper or trash or whatever random I have laying around in my house. And I always show my fans a lot of behind the scenes too, because I don't want them to think that something creative is exclusive to having a lot of money. I think that you can make everything out of whatever. Pretty much if you can imagine it in your head, you can absolutely create it. If you think that you can't be against all the odds, you're absolutely wrong. Struggle can be the greatest lesson and the greatest source of inspiration, and my new album is about to come out next year, very soon, and it's all about overcoming the struggle. I think you guys are gonna totally dig it. So I get to Estonia, I meet up with my biggest partner in crime, my mom, and the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna go through every fabric store and every hardware store in the city. I sometimes don't quite know what I'm looking for until I see it, so my mom is always a real trooper through all this madness. After we've gotten insane amounts of materials, we realize there's just absolutely no way we can fit all of this in our hotel room. So we go for the hunt of the perfect little preparation room, and we find this amazing little basement in Old Town Tallinn that becomes our home base for the preparation of the video. We get some alien looking work outfits, and we become these mad scientists for the 3 weeks to come, and the place we set all of this up also gets its name accordingly. We name it the lab. I really believe that art and science is the same thing, because when something looks or sounds beautiful, you can always mathematically explain why it does. And as in science, where all the ingredients need to be exactly measured, I really think that in art, all the ingredients need to be exactly measured too. The theme for the video is Army of Love, so I definitely wanted to play up the army concept. But I didn't want it to be a regular army, because Army of Love stands for the invasion of creativity and beauty. So I decided to take everything army and make the colors into white and pastel colors. I have this kid's gas mask that I found in LA, and I think I'm gonna bedazzle it. So I don't know how we're going to feature this teddy bear with the gas mask in the video, but I'm completely obsessed with it, and I know that after the shoot this teddy bear is going to come back to LA with me, and it's going to find itself a great home, and it's going to live on my bed. I love it. These are imported from American Halloween stores. Yeah. It's just once a year when they all these amazing items start accumulating in these stores. I go crazy. This is when I shop. Not the sale season, but the Halloween season. Within these days of preparation, the lab became a complete hub for all the amazing artists that I had working on the video. On the day of the shoot, we did all the makeup and hair in there, and we always did all the styling and all the gathering, whatever, in there. And all the moon children got transformed into these creatures of the crazy cyber fairy tale we were trying to create. I love the idea of a caterpillar turning into a butterfly, and I'm not just talking about the part where the butterfly is finally spreading its wings and everything is already great, but I'm equally fascinated with the wait, with the struggle one has to face to become beautiful, so I decided to dedicate this webisode to transformation. Army of Love is the kind of army that uses integrity, love, and unity as weapons. And as we picked some super grimy locations to represent the restriction, I really wanted the characters to be completely magical and represent faith. Like little beacons of light in the darkness. We're about to make her into a moonchild cyber fairy.
Right on.
Right on. Just going to be worn by some moonchilds and a lot of times in LA by me after that. I love this hair. Yeah. It's like the absolute cyber heaven.
Right.
And the inspiration from this hair came from bathroom pipes. So I've been cutting these bathroom pipes in pieces and I think it's going to be super epic. First bubble goth hair fashion ever made. The clothes, of course, are very, very important. So there was a couple of people that I knew that I absolutely had to work with. First off, I called up Grete Stitch-Laus, who is a stylist and she's known for her cybergoth aesthetics. So she was one person that absolutely had to be involved and she made some killer work happen with the Moon Children. As for my own outfit, I really wanted to work with my favorite Estonian designer, Liisi Eesmaa. She makes dresses out of plexiglass that weigh I don't even know how many hundreds of pounds, so I knew that she was the one to nail this outfit with me.
We have a great understanding of Kerli, and so this is her Lolita Rave outfit. Soon to be ready during these night hours.
At this point, there's only a few hours left before the video shoot, but there's one thing that I absolutely need to do before I go to sleep. I really need to finish this killer pair of bubble goth shoes that I've been working on for the past 2 weeks. Now that you've already seen so many of the characters in the video transform completely, I'm sure you're dying to see the set. So in the next webisode, I'm gonna take you to the set of making this music video. As I promised the last time, today I'm gonna take you on the set of making the music video for Army of Love. Look around, it's super crazy here. I should already be on the set, but I'm freaking out because there's so much to do in so little time, so we're just finishing up and putting together an outfit that I've never even tried on before, so I hope it all works out. If you've been following my previous video blogs, you already know that I'm shooting this video in Estonia, and you already know as well that I'm getting a lot of inspiration from restriction. So I really wanted to create a visual that started from the ashes and grew into something more epic, like representing an idea or a dream that becomes a reality when you really decide to go for it. I wanted to find something as cold and hopeless as possible, something that would perfectly represent the communist era in Estonia. So the first location we found was a tiny abandoned town, like about 10 miles from the Russian border. It used to be a mine town a long time ago, but after all the mines closed, everybody moved out of there. So right now there's like 56 people living there in total, and there are all these huge beautiful houses with like one person living in each one of them. For the next location, I wanted to show the world something that I as an Estonian am the most proud of, our forests. My ancestors believed that Mother Earth was God, so forests were so sacred that in some places you couldn't even speak loud. These sacred forests were like natural temples where people went to think about life and get answers from the nature spirits. So I wanted to pay homage to my bloodline and create my own sacred forest, but of course with a totally different twist. There's a lot of crazy stuff happening in my sacred forest, so I can't wait for you guys to see the video. The last location is the city, and it represents bringing the idea of integrity, love, and unity into the modern world. So we picked some suburbs of Tallinn to shoot in.
How are you feeling?
Feeling great.
Yeah? Hello? I want to see all of you. Oh, how sweet.
There's just no mirror.
No.
Does it look good?
Yeah, it does. It looks beautiful.
There's a lot of stuff that I'm not showing you guys because I want the video to be a surprise for everybody, but hopefully throughout all these video blogs you've gotten more and more of an idea of what kind of army it is that we're building. So I thought I would show you a few things about doing press. Press is very important for an artist because as much as someone like me just loves to hang out in my home studio in sweatpants and program beats all night long, I also need to be the face for the music I create.
Today we made a cover shoot with Kerli for the magazine Anna and Steel. In English it means Talent and Style. Anna and Steel is like a Marie Claire of Estonia, a little bit touches of Vogue, a little bit bazaar. We are not usually doing actually cover shoots on Saturday, but because of Kerli we were all ready to come out. I think she has very, very special personality, and this is most important.
In one of my previous video blogs I told you about my favorite Estonian designer Liisi Esma, who helped me create an outfit for the video as well. So she has this brand called Tallinn Dolls, and I got a rare moment to go and check out Tallinn Fashion Week and the Tallinn Dolls fashion show one night. That was my one night off, so I really wanted to be unrecognized, and I wore this red wig as a disguise, but it didn't quite work out. After I congratulated the heroes of the night, me and my friends got stupid on security cameras, spotted some dirt cheap Hello Kitty knockoffs, and partied the night away with a local fashion crowd. Besides all the stuff I just showed you, I think you've pretty much seen it all already, but I twittered you a couple nights ago and I asked if there was anything specific you want to see, and you told me that you want to hear another snippet of the song. I want to keep the song a surprise, but I'll sing you like a little bit of that verse that I like in it. I put my name on the line for love. Together we'll break down the walls. And this is a different kind of war. So follow me, follow me. So other than that, I can't wait for you to hear the song and see the video. I think if you're a Moonchild, you'll be so proud of this video. So let's see if you like it. Integrity, love, unity forever.
Yeah.